Good morning, guys. Today's lesson is going to be short. We're going to talk about the good, the bad, and the neutral of mutations. To start off with, we first have to know what a mutation is. And a mutation is a change in a gene or chromosome. So basically, a mutation is a change in the organism's DNA. Remember that a chromosome is basically DNA wrapped around a protein, and a gene is a section of DNA. So if we change the section of the DNA, then that is a mutation. Or if we have more chromosomes or less chromosomes, that is a mutation. Mutations can be positive, negative, or have no impact on the organism. And for me, the best way to think about a mutation is from the movie The Simpsons. So that's why I put that mutated squirrel, because before it went into the polluted lake, it was a normal squirrel. When it came out, it had a gazillion eyes and then like really ugly teeth. So that for me is kind of showing a mutation. So positive mutations. So positive mutations are going to improve the organism's chance for survival and reproduction. Examples are going to be, the color that allows the animal to camouflage better. So on the top right here, these are moths. And for a while, these moths were white, but the bark was brown. So they had to change, right? And it doesn't happen from one morning to the other. It takes a while, right? They had to change in order to adapt to their new environment. If not, the birds would eat them. The one in the bottom, it's, two rabbits in the snow. So the one that's able to camouflage better is the one in white, compared to the brown one that can be easily spotted by a predator, right? So these mutations are positive. They're allowing the organisms to survive, right? And if they survive, then they get to reproduce. Now, negative mutations. They're going to reduce the organism's chance for survival and reproduction. Basically, any mutation leading to a disease, so cancer, overexposure of UV light. So right here, I have lung cancer, right? We have a healthy lung and a lung with cancer. Cystic fibrosis, sickle cell disease. And over here, we did mention in Unit 2 when we were talking about the circulatory system and the shape of the blood cell. Right here is a healthy, normal red blood cell. But these sickled celled blood cells have this weird shape that sometimes they get stuck and don't allow enough blood to circulate through the body. Hemophilia and Down syndrome. Down syndrome is a chromosomal mutation. They have 3 chromosomes numbered 21. So some are negative mutations. Neutral mutations. So these mutations do not show any advantage or disadvantage to an organism. In fact, many organisms have mutated genes and don't know it because it does not show through its phenotype and does not affect the structure or function of the gene in the cell at all. So, example are Lily and Gizmo. They are cats, right? And they're actually from the same mom. Yet they have different phenotypes. They look different. But that doesn't mean that it's affecting, they have 5 legs. Sorry. 5 legs, or, their cells are mutated. That's just their phenotype. That doesn't mean they're not going to survive, right? They are still going to survive. So in mutations, all of this is happening in the DNA, which is located inside of the nucleus. Now, for your assignment for today, you're going to copy down these notes and take a picture of them. You're going to submit the picture in today's exit ticket and just catch up with any pending work that you may have. Tomorrow, we are going to be having a quiz, and your quiz is going to be over Punnett squares, selective breeding, and mutations. Again, it's a 10-question quiz. I will do a review video, whether it's on a PowerPoint or whether it's me writing. And then the quiz will open at 10:30. So you're going to have 24 hours to complete your quiz. After that, on Thursday and Friday, we are going to be going over natural selection. And that's just going to be Thursday and Friday. And then we're going to start, next week with lab, right? So, basically the scientific method. And we'll talk about it once we get closer to next week. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to message me through the chat. And I will have an additional assignment for you guys, and this is for Mr. Alvarez next week, or the last week of school is Principal's Week. So we are asking that you create a really pretty poster, whether it's a regular size page or if you want to go all out in a poster, and you take a picture, or your parents take a picture of you with your poster. Or if your parents want to come out in the picture, right, that'd be totally awesome. And I'm going to have an assignment for just specifically that assignment, which we'll be creating a video or a collage for Mr. Alvarez for that week, for Principal's Week. And that's it for today, guys. Have a great afternoon.